Urgent message.
Eisenstein, I guess you're not up and at him yet. This is me. You may call me with the message. Alright? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is my fourth location, and I couldn't talk about it because it was right there. So if you haven't gone this week, call me back. Thanks. Bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. Alright,
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. Right, bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
This is the, please give me a call when you get this message. It's just not even about being negative right now. It's about sorting out some very serious feelings that I had for you. And, not being able to reach out and touch you and talk to you, when I think it's necessary, when I deem it, emotionally necessary to talk, not being able to do those things, I was not ready to subject myself to that type of, and I was not able to endure it. And I think the way you're responding is just making it even worse for me. So I need to talk to you with regards to that, and just, maybe the talk you suppose that we should be having, that needs to take place then, obviously. I don't know. Your reaction to everything is really disappointing. And I need to talk to you. So call me and don't be acting like that towards me. That's probably the situation, how you normally deal with it, but that's just not going to work. So formulate your thoughts, processing, and all that, whatever you need to do, and call me, because I want to talk to you. I'm so falling in love, and it's not a good thing, because I know that this is ultimately not going to end. It's not going to happen. So I need to talk that through with you. I need to express that to you, okay? And if I haven't said enough already, that's just where I am, so that you know. Bye.
When I started listening to your show, I realized I don't need to be part of no gang against females. All I need to do is know what it is to be a man, and
Hey man, I just want you to know that your show done changed my life, man. Man, I am serious. I was that nice guy, but then I went out on the block, man, and I was like, I just upped my game and was like being more alpha and being more of a stand-up guy and just taking care of myself.
Yeah, now,
man.
I listened to your show and I was like, what does it mean, Mm-hmm. Until I bought your products, understand, listen to all the diss you gave me, and yeah, that's what it is. Some people talk about it's like they're 60 on the list.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I just when you called me, I was listening to it now, and you get this natural high from it. He kind of sparks you up. It kind of gets you going, and it gets you to feel good about yourself, it's about to be 160 degrees.
You take your characteristics that you know about yourself, and you work on those, and you improve those, and you develop a belief system in yourself that nobody can tear down. And that's basically I can apply it to every aspect of my life, not just with women. You can do it with your employment, you can do it with sports, basically anything you want to, and it gives you a strong belief in yourself.
Dean, if I had your information a few years back, man, I would not have gotten a divorce. I promise you that. And I even say this much, with what I know now, with the mind state I got now, man, I've got texts from my ex talking about, this is strange, and I didn't put these words in her mouth. She said, Ken, I really respect you.
Robert Frank, and you're listening to the ManMindset.com Dating Help for Men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I'm Tyrone, and you're listening to the ManMindset.com Dating Help for Men with your host, Steve Dean Williams. So get on board, long dick style.
This is Debo. Steve the Dean Williams, give me your chain, punk. Yeah, sleep with your lights on. I still got the bicycle. Much love, Steve. Do what you do. God bless.
Yo, cupcakes. This is C.T. Fletcher, and you're listening to the Man Mindset Dating Show for Men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
Yo, listen up, young player. Steve's got the remedy. For all your dating questions, the game will set you free. Hey, you wanna know about the game? You wanna be in the know? Yeah. Teaching you life as a man, help you to stick to the code. Yeah. And we just keeping it real. Pulling these women is really a skill. Know how to talk and know how to move. Leveling up and we help you improve. You got the number, you look like a player. You seeing the success. Hey, closing the deal, that's really major. But what do you do next? Hey, we here to help. No need to worry, little homie, so don't stress. Helping with life, more than tips and giving advice. I know you gon' like. It's time for your elevation. When it come to love and dating, we got the keys, let's get you rolling. It ain't no need for waiting.
When I put it in your mouth, you drink it. Just too cold. So nasty, baby, the way you give up that body. I know you have a man at home, but that man ain't me.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Gene. Classes in session before the Pineapple Show tonight. We're going to chop it up with y'all guys, how to be a 1% man in 2025. We want to say thank you to you guys out there who have liked, subscribed, got the notification buttons. We want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys. Stand up, all my dogs out there. We want to say thank you very much. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. One thought, one mind, one way. This is why we do things. Gentlemen, if you guys looking at trying to be a student of the game, gentlemen, it all starts in here, going to Hobby Lobby, Walmart, Target, Amazon, Michaels. Get on your read supposed to say. Nobody on the internet is going to tell you to do that because nobody's breaking down the game the way we're breaking it down to you. Make sure you drive home. Go ahead and dump the pieces on your table, throw the box away, and slowly begin to process the information by putting the pieces together, gentlemen. That's what we're saying, gentlemen. And that's our, And gentlemen, I want to say for you guys out there, if you want to call in, the lines are open, 833-859-8744. If you have a question, gentlemen, go ahead and put a Q and ask your question. And gentlemen, if you guys out there are texting a woman, you can email the text messages, just scrape out the number, or you can tell me what the woman said, and we will go ahead and lace you with game and show you what to say, what to do, because, gentlemen, when you have game, one thought, one mind, one way, you have no issues, no problems on talking to women and stuff like that. So we want to get into that. But let's get into what we get, guys. We actually get your crayons out and everything like that. We have a very, very good show for you guys out there. We want y'all to get your crayons out. We're going to be talking about how to be this guy, this 1% man. But also, guys, we're going to the board. We're going to be using the board today. So we're going to be going to the board, and we're going to talk about, excuse my voice, I feel like I'm losing my voice or getting sick, one or the other. But we're going to talk about, and we're going to discuss what's going on with a lot of young men today, especially when it comes to what has held you back in 2024. But the question is, what are we going to do to push you forward in 2025 as a man? So that's what we're going to be talking about, talking about, and also taking your phone calls as well. So let us go ahead and turn the music down and get into this right here, what we're going to be talking about and discussing, because most of you guys out here, when it comes to the game, comes to the way you see the world or the way you interpret the world, um, there's a lot of layers that many of you guys don't understand because a lot of you guys are looking at the world the wrong way. Most of y'all are looking at the world, unfortunately, through your reality, and you're not actually looking at it through the game. Okay. So if we look at most of you guys right now, let me make sure I'm here where I can talk here. So if you look at most of the things that's going on in your life that are holding you back, and we can say these things are things that are actually holding you back from who you are. Okay, well, let's look at these things right here. Let me make sure I got the camera. There we go. That's better. So when we look at your world and your life that's happening for most of you guys out here today, we always say it's more or less a prison that most of you guys are going through because most of you guys are imprisoned by either people, we'll put a P here, people, events, or circumstances. Okay. It's either going to be people, and the people we can just take out the P and just put women because it's not because we're not talking about people because most of y'all guys have problems with women. So we'll just put women right there, events or circumstances. And because of these things right here, because of the women and all these things, most of you guys out there, these are the things that are commanding how you are moving and how you are thinking. Okay. And these three things, unfortunately, because you're not rooted. Remember, we always want to talk about being rooted in who we are. One thought, one mind, one way. And for many of us, we're not rooted in who we are. And what we begin to do, because we are root ourselves in these things, these are like roots. So and the thing is that we root ourselves. Jesus, let me bring this camera back. I think I have to bring the camera back a little bit. I'm over here talking. I think I have to, let me pull the camera back. Hold on one second, guys. Pull this baby back. Pull it back a little bit. Excuse me, Master Williams. It's my butler. All right, there we go. So what I'm saying to y'all guys out here now, you'll probably see that better. So what I'm saying to y'all guys out here, what's going on to many of you guys out here, you're living on a surface. You're not actually connecting yourself to who you actually are based off of these interpretations that you're having. And these things will actually create things about yourselves and about women, which are actually lies that most of y'all have got going on in 2024. And what happens to all you guys out here, we begin to use these things right here as anchors to actually give us more understanding of the world. And there lies the problem, because we live outside of ourselves, especially in 2024. It is just hard to be able to have understanding because our understanding are false things. These are false narratives. These are false thoughts. Oh shit! My belt fell. But every event that you have, every circumstance that you have, every woman that you run into, what you begin to do is you begin to take those things and you create what you think is understanding of the world. So when you walk out your house, you already have a limited belief in your mind of, okay, this is what it's going to be. I'm going to try to go out there and talk to a woman, but I already know how women are based off of somebody else's interpretation of women. I know I don't have a chance to go out there and actually talk to a woman because, women out here are, you just fill in the blank. You say, women are this and women are that, whatever it is that you say for yourself. This is why when you walk out your door, you're having so many problems because you're not only creating false foundations and false expectations, but these are the things that are giving you more, well, I won't say understanding of yourself, but it is giving you an understanding of yourself, but there lies the problem. And that's what's holding you back. Most people, now let me go back to the board. Let me show y'all how this thing with the greatest problem in 2024 for many of you guys are. And if you got a question, please put a Q. We got you covered. Lines are open as well. But as I was saying for you guys, if we look at 2024, we got to look at We got to look at levels of thinking. Let me use a black one. Fuck this red. Okay, so let's look at levels. Let's look at levels of thinking. Okay, so gentlemen, I'm just going to say, all right, if your level is a level, oh man, is this working? No, damn it. Okay, all these man markers and shit. If your thinking, gentlemen, is at a level 3, okay, if your thinking is at a level 3, and you are trying to get to, and I will use the marker here, and you're trying to get, and you're trying to level up to a 4, all right? You're trying to level up, but the biggest problem in 2024 is your greatest problem is that most of you guys will get information, okay? Whatever this X is, think about information. Now, this information right here with the X, it can be YouTube, it can be a book, it can be affirmations, it could be coaching, it can be an array. However you take in information to move from this to level 3 isn't the problem. It is that what you sometimes do, and this is the greatest problem. See, if level 3, let's say your level is level 3 and you have problems. Let's say 3 is poison. 3 is the thought processes that we have, the bad thinking that we have about certain things. But you want to move up a level. But what you don't realize is that you're bringing over the same thought process. So you're trying to level up to 4. You're taking information, and that information is supposed to move you to the 4, right? Whatever it is, okay, this is you. You're trying to level yourself up. This is information. Like I said, whatever the information is, it's the information, okay? It can be, like I say, books, YouTube, whatever you're trying to do, okay? But I want y'all to see something. Matter of fact, I'll make it bigger because maybe it's too small for y'all, but let me show y'all again. Let's look at it again. I'll make it bigger. All right. I'm doing this off the top of my head, a cappella, and it's all in my fucking head. So that's better. So you guys, you're at level 3. And what you want to do is you want to go up. You want to move up a level, okay? You want to move up a level. But what you do is you take in information, okay? Now, most of you guys, the worst thing you do is you take in information by yourself. And you want that information also to level you up, okay? We're going to say this is the level, okay? This is the level. Technically, what I'll put in here before I take it out, we want to move to a level 4 of thinking, okay? So just think of it like that. This is what's happening in 2024, and this is what's happening to many of you guys today. Many of you guys today trying to move up a level, and that means trying to get over confidence. You're trying to learn yourself. You're trying to grow. You're trying to evolve. You're trying to do something. And what you're doing is you're taking in information wherever it's coming from. Remember the information: YouTube, affirmations, motivations, books, whatever it is. Without the proper guidance, you're never going to, what's going to happen is you're going to take and this right here, let's say this right here, this curve right here, this right here, and you know what? Let's put, hold on a second. Let's because I gotta give y'all better colors and shit. Excuse me, guys. So let's use this. Let's say this is the level up, but here's the problem. Okay, so now y'all can see the differences. Okay, so what's going to happen when you don't have the game correctly? You're going to keep repeating the same cycle. The cycle isn't in the information. The problem is in you trying to level up. The problem is you keep duplicating the same realities over and over again. So what you're doing is that you're saying, okay, I want to be better at fill in the blank, whatever that fill in the blank is. But the problem is whatever the information you're getting is not bad information. It's just that you're carrying over the virus of the things that are always holding you down and always holding you back. And this is why it's so hard for many of you guys out here to actually grow. So, and I want y'all to think about what I'm saying. So if we, like I was telling you before, if our world is shaped by women, for a lot of you guys, events as in a woman turned you down or something happened in your life to trigger the false thing called anxiety and things like that, whatever, or a circumstance, whatever it may be, most of you guys will take those same things because those are the things you find comfort in. See, sometimes when we find comfort in things, sometimes comfort is not a good thing. But what we always do is we keep duplicating the same realities over and over and over again versus start to create realities in our mindset to start actually believing in ourselves. And if we can actually do that and create these things and work on ourselves this way, we can change the world. That's it. Okay. And it's very important for many of you guys out here to understand that a lot of you guys are always going to have assumptions. A lot of you guys are always going to have anxieties and fears and things like that. Question this young man, this guy is saying, excuse me. He's saying, what doesn't allow us to level up? It's not questioning the already existing reality that does. Well, no. It's not about questioning. You're carrying it over. It's a carryover. Let me give you an example. You're doing a carryover. So check out what I'm saying. So what I'm saying to you, let me get this out of the way. So what I'm saying to you is that you want to level up, okay? You want to level up. You want to be, you want to grow. And I'm not talking about jobs. We're talking about street game. I'm talking your mindset. You want to grow. What you're taking sometimes or what you're listening to. Now I got to be honest with you. For many of you guys out here, the same negativity of what you're using sometimes can be the same thing you're using to hold you back as well. Because some information is bad. Because a lot of people will go, listen to Red Pill and Manosphere content thinking they're going to elevate, and they actually go backwards. See, when you're listening to bad information, it doesn't keep you or grow you. It takes you back. So when a lot of young men, number 55, a lot of young men listen to Red Pill, listen to Manosphere, and all that bad content, they go backwards versus the guy that, is probably away from that and is trying to grow. He still stays the same because he's bringing over what he had when he first started, if that makes any sense. Because your existing reality is comfort, 55. And if your existing reality is comfort, you want to bring the same comforts to the new you, but you can't do that. And that's where the problem lies when people do things like that. That's where everything goes wrong for a lot of guys. So we're going to talk about some of the solutions on how to fix that, guys. And again, if you have a question, you can put a Q. Make sure lines are open and everything. So we're good. But what I'm saying, so how can we begin to make the change? Okay. See, as when you're one thought, one mind, one way, gentlemen, okay? Most people don't understand that the way you have to move as a man is that you have to learn that we got to stop listening to everybody's story. Because everybody's story, sometimes we then take on their story, we take on their life, and we move like them. Somebody who's supposed to do right by you, especially a lot of guys aren't doing this on the internet, is not tell you to be my story, but to give you the power to realize that you can create your own story. You're saying, so before going up the levels, we got to take out the bad parts. No, well, but it's okay. Easier said than done. Yes, absolutely. Because the bad parts our comfort, and that's the problem, the bad parts. So I'll give you an example of bad parts. See, most people don't understand that when you see a woman, it's not the fear that makes you not go over to her, because y'all understand there's no such thing as fear. That's all in your head. It's not the fear. It's just feeling comfortable not doing anything at all, because what you've done is trained your mind not to do anything at all. You've actually trained your mind, young man, not to actually talk to women. So you live in comfort and you live in safety, and it's kind of like peaceful. Do you see what I'm saying, Jermaine? It's like, I see a woman, I want to talk to her, but if I go talk to her, I'll get this feeling and I'll feel uncomfortable versus sitting right here and just walking or walking by. And I feel safe here. I feel secure here. But what we're saying to you guys, you need to step out of that. But let me answer some of these questions right here. Making bad decisions with time. Making bad decisions with time, it becomes second nature. How does one become aware of decisions? Oh no, you are aware. You just make excuses like you're not aware. I'll give you an example. You see a woman walking by. You want to talk to her, but because you feel confident where you're at, you're not going to go up to her because you're going to come up with a lie or an excuse. Oh, I'll wait later. Oh, I'll talk to her later. I'll catch her when she comes back around. And you're at a club or a bar or something like that. So you don't actually, JJ, make bad decisions. You make bad choices, or you choose to do what it is you want to do. Because think of your world, okay? Because when I talk about Scribe, nobody talks about Scribe the way I talk about your Scribe, right? And when I mean your Scribe, for all you guys that don't understand the Scribe, I'll show you Scribe, but Scribe is going to be used on another level now because I'm going to show you something. But this is what I learned as far as the game. So your Scribe, when you have thoughts, you write those thoughts down. And that's what I learned as Scribe. Do you see what I'm saying? As a Scribe, right? I have a thought. I write it down mentally in my head to pull out the information. But what we're going to do in 2025 is we're going to change the game up a little bit. Yes, we're going to have our Scribe to write down information. But what if I told you you're the Scribe and the narrator of not only what you write down, but how you move to what you wrote down, the action that goes with the statement that you make. So we're gonna I got y'all questions and everything like that. And let me see here. Let's see here. Give me a second here. Let me get some of your questions. We'll get to that answer in a second. Let me see. I got Jermaine, JJ, got the bad decisions. M says, so the bad parts is the conference. Yes. Okay. Think about it like this. This is going to be weird. Right now, your comfort zone is what you stay in because you see discomfort, right? So it's discomfort that stops you from going outside of your comfort zone. But once you become one thought, one mind, one way, being comfortable is a bad thing because being comfortable is being complacent when you have game. That's like what we call is camping out. When you camp, you find a safe area to pinch your tent up in, and it's just a comfortable thing. So when you learn game and you are in a game, it flips. You don't want to be comfortable. You want to go into the uncomfortable to make that comfortable, to then go past that comfort. So that's how we expand. We keep going. Okay, think about comfort zones. M, good question. And I'm just answering this question. I'll get your question in 1 second. So let me show y'all. So if I'll use the board on this one to help you guys out to help you guys understand the game. So if you think about comfort, right? Think about comfort, your comfort zone. You stay in your comfort zone. So if this is what we call discomfort, okay, and you're right here in comfort, okay. What we want to do is once we become comfortable, we want to go into discomfort, because once we go into discomfort, right, and we conquer that area, then all of a sudden we have just expanded our world. And then once we are in that world, right, once we there, excuse me, show you, right there, we go to the next one. You see what I'm saying? Because the only way to evolve. Now, see, this is why most guys fail, because they want to stay in where they know. You like, I know what's going to happen. I know she's going to turn me down, or I know this, I know that. That's the problem. The unknown means you don't know, and the only way you're going to know is finding out. So that's what I wanted to show you right there. But let me keep going with the questions real quick as we continue. Excuse me. He says, so leveling up means digging deeper in oneself. No, it's not. It's not leveling up, digging deeper in oneself. You can't dig deep into somebody you don't know, so you don't know who you are actually. I'm always living in the prison and going on the outside parts of the prison that creates the resistance, so I level up. Wait, let me see here. I'm always living in a prison and going on the outside parts of the prison that creates resistance. So to go up a level, one must push through the resistance. No, you don't push through something that's not actually there. Who creates the resistance? Is there a force field right now? Like what you're saying is that I'm like what are those, what are those guys with the white makeup, the mimes and shit that like doing all this? Like this is what you're doing. You're saying that like you're being like those mime motherfuckers, like you like faking a force field, like you can't move. No, you stretch out. You create the resistance because of the mindset and the patterns that you have. You're creating the resistance, big dog. That's the problem. You don't realize that. Question right here. How to show calm manner without being viewed as a shutting down dude. Please, I don't know what that means. We gotta rephrase that. I do not understand what you mean by that. Just go to the website, go to the Man Mindset, and you can get it there, sir. Let's keep going. Is game being confident about everything you do in life? No, that's not the game. That's just a metaphor that people think is game, dog. That's not the game, dog. It's okay, my brother, which you don't understand, Jay. What you understand is you're confident in 99% of your life. I'll give you an example. This morning when you woke up, I don't know if you have your door closed. If it was, you opened the door and didn't think about it because you believed in yourself that you could do it. You didn't even think about it. You went to the bathroom, you grabbed your toothbrush, grabbed your toothpaste, you started brushing your teeth, and you did it without even thinking. You're confident every day. You grab your wallet every day. You grab a remote control. You open a refrigerator. You eat Pop-Tart. Whatever you do, it's just when it comes to women, Jay from Philly, you put them above you so high, and that's where the problem is. And then because you place them so high, it comes back down and it knocks you down. It's like getting bad information. Like I told y'all guys earlier, like getting bad information from the manosphere. You're giving yourself bad information. So what you're saying to yourself is, I believe in me 99.9%, but it has to be 100. And you cannot, because if you don't believe in you, you'll then start to question yourself. And then you'll start making modifications to yourself, not for yourself, but to your interpretation of what you think women are. So it's not just confident, buddy, because you're already confident, okay? Let me keep going. Well, yes, you also, you do create your own mental prison. Absolutely. Question right here. So if I create my own resistance, I can also create my experience with the right guidance. Well, the key thing is that it's definitely the right guidance. And that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying that what is very, very important. No, Jay, it's all good. Jay, it's all good. Jay was a it was a great question, Jay. Y'all ask great questions and stuff like that. I really appreciate that. But as I was telling you before, when we're looking at and we're moving towards our scribe, what's important is that wait, hold on. So also when doing things outside the comfort zone, why does afterwards there is a ego backlit? Because you're okay. Most of y'all guys are doing things for the wrong reasons. You're doing them to stay comfortable. That's the problem. The trick of the mind is going to make you continue to do things that keep you comfortable. It is not going to let you realize you have the power to think for yourself. It is not going to help you realize that you have the power to move outside of yourself. So this is why I'm saying to all you guys out here, here you go. Rick says, I have a question about yesterday. How do you request action when meeting a woman women also, what are the dude? Okay, Rick, take a deep breath, take a step back, rewrite what you're saying, and explain yourself where not only I, but the room can understand you, sir. Please, okay? All right, just do that, okay? All right, so let's keep going. So, gentlemen, let's keep it going. Let's see here. Any other questions? Let me see. Get all your questions and stuff. So, as we're saying before, all you guys out there, well, you're way too comfortable, but that's the problem. Most of y'all guys are way too comfortable. But anyway, as we're saying for you guys out here, what is very, very important in all of this is that most you guys out here don't understand that to be and understand the game, once you understand the world, okay, your life and your world in 2025, for all you guys listening, it is going to be constant success that is going to be interrupted by times and periods of roadblocks, things that are going to slow you down. But right now, you are living in constant roadblocks interrupted by light periods of success. See, when you're staying in your comfort zone, right? That is why you guys are always going to have constant roadblocks that are going to be in your life all the time, because you're not actually trying to go outside of what you believe in. Question right here. Will I be able to scribe my own information in the unknown? JJ, you can't scribe what you don't know because you don't believe that you should be able to go outside into the unknown. So the problem is what you're saying, JJ, I get what you're saying, but it's all on paper, big dog. You see what I'm saying? Okay. All right. So this is why you're having the problem. And whoever your mentor is, you might need to get your money back, because if you're still thinking this way you're thinking, he has failed you. But anyway, as I was saying, for you guys out here, we've got to look at, and again, I always push the villain for you guys, because there is an attitude and there is a mindset that we want you guys to have when it comes to the game. We want you guys to experience that most guys won't have when it comes to 2025. Nobody's preparing for the future like we are, because we want to make sure that when you do get into the future, that things are going to change. But in your comfort zone, for a lot of you guys right now, get your crayons out. Most of you guys out here, you don't embrace your flaws. See, the biggest problem that y'all want to do is you want to be perfect in the eyes of somebody else, because somebody on the internet told you the only way you can get a piece of pussy, excuse me, is being perfect in the eyes of somebody else. Think about what I'm saying right there. You run away. It is okay. The way you are is fine, because no one should look like you. But the thing about a man, a villain, an asshole, a bad boy, the ones that win are always going to acknowledge their imperfections. And it's not actually an imperfection. It's a beauty. See, you guys think that because some woman somewhere finds you unattractive, that you feel that you've got to change something just to make her attracted to you. And that's why a lot of guys, they run to the gym and they try to get new clothes. They try to fix their hair up. You see all these looks maxing guys, they grow their beards out, and they have operations to stretch their legs. They try to do any and everything to just run away from the hatred that they have for themselves. There's nothing, when you love yourself unconditionally, you're perfect. And it's crazy to me how you guys don't think you're the baddest man on the planet. And if you don't think that way, there lies the problem. Most of y'all guys, I even in the 90s, I used to hear guys always, I didn't say much Beyonce. Maybe they used Jennifer Lopez in the late 90s or something like that. I'm trying to figure who they used. But they believe that just because they see somebody on TV, they see an actress or a rap video chick, they're like, oh my God, there's no way I can get her. I just don't have a chance. You see what I'm saying? To get that person because of my ugliness. When a man that loves himself sees nothing but beauty in everything, it doesn't matter if you have marks on your face, bumps on your face. If you're fat, chubby, short, tall, you've got to embrace what people feel that are imperfections, okay? And what I'm saying to all you guys out here, this is what is so important, because most of you guys didn't hit another trigger because you don't act and move on things. In 2025, if we're going to put women in action, we must be in action. And the only way we've got to do that is actually to be able to, yeah, that was a barbershop top, Jay. Okay, so it was Jenny from the block. My bad. Okay, I guess you're right, Jay. All right, you got it, Jay. But what I'm saying to you guys out here is acting decisively, which most of your guys aren't doing. Most of you guys are not actually relying on your instinct, making bold decisions without hesitation. We can't hesitate when it comes to the game. The hesitation is the comfort. The hesitation is the mind that is holding you back. That is why you hesitate, because you believe what he's telling you, or you believe what you feel. You see what I'm saying? Your feelings and what you think and what you feel, okay? Jay says, is being humble a good thing? Compared to what, sir? I don't know what that even means. Well, compared to what? Humble compared to what? Who gives a fuck if you're humble or not? I don't, that doesn't make any sense, buddy. But what I'm saying to you guys is that when I started learning the game, I knew it was not about even making the bold decision. Okay, think about this. Think about the 3 levels. Hold on, I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you the 3 levels y'all have to hit, okay? Because I'm gonna show you. Let me pull it up and show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. All right, let me show y'all something. Give me a second. Okay, so let me show you what's going. Let me show you what's wrong with you guys right here. Okay, so if we look at it, this is your problem right here. Okay, right, and there we go. So this is okay. So most of you guys now, for a lot of you guys, if you look at everything, this can be the I am. This can be the I do. And this can be the I can't. Okay. Most of you guys right now are here or here. And this is why you'll never reach here. Okay. All right. So, and here comes the problem. Problem is, most of you guys hesitate in everything that you do. And the hesitation is the mental process. Hesitate. Think about what I'm saying. I see her. I want to talk to her. I see her and I want to talk to her. Then the I do, which is the bold decision. Now, most of y'all think bold decision as in doing something bold. No. Your bold decisions connect to the hesitation, because here you go. I see her, and the bold decision I'm going to make is I'm not good enough. I'm too short. I'm too ugly. I don't have the nice clothes. you judge yourself, then look at her, she's so beautiful, she's so pretty, she's so this, and then, well, in my mind, like, okay, so let's look at this. Okay, so let's look at all the things from hesitation. So the hesitation is going to freeze you, okay? So the hesitation is going to freeze you out. So you'll freeze from hesitation, gentlemen. Okay, that's the first part. But it's not the freeze, it's the reinforcement of the bold decision. Because the bold decision comes into the judgments, right? The judgments. And what do we have? We have judgment of self, judgment of women, judgment of women, judgment of men, judgment of men, and judgment of the world. Okay. So let me go ahead and put those judgments in here beside that so y'all can kind of understand that, because we won't even get to the A. We're going to stay with this right here. So I'm going to go ahead and break this down to you, what I'm talking about, as far as the judgments that you have. Okay. I'll show you the judgments again. So it's going to be JS, judgment of self, JW, judgment of women, JW, judgment of women, JM, judgment of men, JM, judgment of men, and JW, judgment of world. Okay. So write this down. Okay. So remember, it's going to be judgment of self, judgment of women, judgment of women, judgment of men, judgment of men, judgment of the world. Okay. Now remember, all of these things right here are creating not only the hesitation, but the bold decision to not do anything. Okay. The judgments here. Okay. Let's start with the first one, judgment of self, gentlemen. The judgment of self. I'm too short. I'm too ugly. I don't have enough money. I don't have a nice car. Wait, so let me grab this car, this call real quick. Air code 859. What's your name and what's your question, sir? What's up?
Ruben, hey Dean, like your show. My question is, this is Ruben. My comment. I don't have a question, but I'd say I called on you recently. Hope you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's your question? What's up, buddy?
Well, I just been following you about a month and watching your long lives. They're pretty good, I'd say. But my real question is do you think that AMS
Goodbye. I can't talk about other men. We don't do that. Anyway, so let me continue. So what we have is judgment of self. So judgment of self is, I'm too short. I don't have enough money. I don't have a nice car. I don't have a nice bus. You know what I'm saying? You will actually judge yourself, right? You're always putting yourself down to keep yourself in the comfort zone. So that's the judgment of self. Then what happens, let's move the JW down. So then when you have, all right, gentlemen, so when you have judgment of self, then you'll then judge the woman. Now watch this, judgment of woman. Judgment of women means that when you look at her, this is where y'all go wrong. She's pretty. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. She's this. Okay. So what you're doing, I hope y'all can see this there right here, guys. So what you're doing right here on level 2, judgment of women, is that you're judging the woman. Oh my gosh, she's pretty. Look at her ass. Look at her titties. Oh my gosh, she's so fine. Oh, she's so fine, right? Oh, she's so beautiful and desirable and all this other stuff, right? Now remember, all these things create hesitation and bold decisions to hesitate, okay? All right? So this is what I'm trying to show you, okay? So for all you guys out here, now Jay, we're just talking about I do's and I can't right now. We're not even going to the I am, because we're talking about where y'all are going wrong to have understanding of what's happening. So what is next? And y'all are saying, well, how can there be 2 judgments of women? Well, then what you do from judgment of self is that then you judge yourself with the woman. Oh, she'll never date a guy like me, right? I don't think I'm tall enough for her. I don't think I have enough money for her. I don't think that I got a chance to be with her. Because then you go to the third judgment, is that then it's judgment of men. She looks like the kind of woman that will date fill in the blank. She looks like she would date a tall guy, a rich guy, a handsome guy, a guy that has a nice car, guy that has muscles, a guy that has a fucking yacht. He has a spaceship. He has a dragon. Whatever that thing is, whatever it is, you're automatically going to assume from right here what you think she's looking for. Now, that's based off of your reality. Remember, everything we're showing you is based off of your mindset, okay? So you're going to come up with an interpretation of what you think that woman wants when it comes to another guy, which then triggers you then comparing yourself to the lie. I can't top a guy that has a dragon. I can't top a guy that makes money. I can't top a guy that drives a nice car and has, you see what I'm saying? So that, remember, when you're judging yourself, judging women, judging men, and then the next thing what's happening is you're judging the thing that you conjured up in your head. You're already got in your head that I can't outdo a guy that lifts weights and he picks up elephants and things like that. There's no way I can compete, right? But then comes the judgment of the world, where this is where the manosphere and the red pill people indoctrinate you on the lies about women, and they're not even getting women. So then you take all that stuff and add it up, okay, gentlemen? You add all this stuff up, okay? And if you add all this stuff up, this is why you can't do it, because you're going to hesitate. Your bold decision is going to say, I'm not going to move and talk to her. I mean, there's no way. I'll just watch her walk by. Or if you get a chance to exchange information, you're going to walk on eggshells. You're going to beat around the bush. You're not going to go after what you want, ask for what you want, or lead her where you want her to go. Okay. All right. So, let me see here. Let's see. I guess this is a woman. You got to put a question if you're talking to me, young lady. Okay. If you have a man with lots of money and stuff and his heart never really belongs completely, no. You're never going to belong to a man. So you just got to accept that. Okay. So what I'm saying is, no, that's bullshit. That's not true. Stop saying those things. See, all you got, this is what I keep trying to tell y'all. If we're looking at this, all right, so let's say all of this right here that we just went over, okay, gentlemen, all of that equals your level 3 thinking. And then you want to take that and you want to get to this level 4. But how are you going to move up? Because not only are you bringing in the poison, right? But you are also allowing, like that guy that called. You see that guy that called? He listens to AMS. So he's never going, matter of fact, that guy that called, the one that just called a second ago, he is going to go to a level 2 because of his ignorance, because his gullibility, because he's ignorant and gullible. So remember, when you get bad information, gentlemen, it is not going to grow you. It's going to bring you back down. So most of y'all want to move from 3 to 4, but like that guy that called in, brought up AMS, he's already at a level 2 to a 1 to a 0. He's always going to keep fucking up because his mindset wants to keep him in his comfort zone, if that makes any sense, gentlemen. Let's see here. No, I'm not. Gabriel, relax, motherfucker. You ain't an I am, motherfucker. Relax. I'm trying to show you what the fuck you are. See, this is the problem. Again, this is why Gabriel is going down. Because his mind wants to get a quick fix and a quick answer, and he doesn't even understand who the fuck he is. And yet you're looking for a quick answer, motherfucker. That's why you're failing. That's why you're fucking up, young man. Stop looking to get the answer when you don't even know the answers of why you're doing the same silly shit you're doing now, BG. Come on, man. Fucking relax, big dog. But anyway, what I'm saying to you guys out here. So this is why most of you guys will hesitate and create the bold decision to stay in your comfort zone because of how you are how you see the world. You see what I'm saying? How you see the world, okay? So guys, again, if you have a question, put a Q. Lines are open. We got you covered. We're still chopping it up. Let's keep going, gentlemen. Hold on. Let me make sure I do this right here. But yeah, we got y'all covered, but we're going to continue. But when I'm saying to y'all guys out here, when it comes to the villain, okay, let me make sure I got y'all. I make sure I can watch y'all questions and stuff. When I'm saying when it comes to the villain, see the villain and the man, because he's trying to expand his world, is that he is always going to make bold decisions without hesitation. See, a bold decision without hesitation is a good decision because the belief in oneself is there. So I give, like I was telling Jay from Philly, you don't hesitate when you jump out of the bed, do you? Do you hesitate when you turn on the light switch? Do you hesitate when you open the door in your house? Do you hesitate to grab your remote control or your car keys or turn on the TV? Do you hesitate when you open up the refrigerator? Now, the only time you may hesitate opening the drawer is if you stump your toe. Like you're going to your drawer and you stomp your toe in a corner of something, you might hesitate then, but you know what I mean. You don't hesitate, okay? So judging is also having big expectations. Well, the thing is that you should not have expectations of anything that you shouldn't judge at all. That when you judge and have an expectation attached to that, that's actually what's going on and holding you down and slowing you down, okay? And that's why a lot of guys are not moving in decisive ways. So, but for most of you guys out here, most of you guys are conforming to the social norms. A lot of you guys from the red pill and manosphere. And again, I don't mean to use that young man that just called, last one that called in, but look how fucked up he is in the head. Look how fucked up he is in the head. He's been listening to me for a month, hearing information he never heard before. And what did he do? He brings up a guy that teaches you how to lie, manipulate, deceive, and everything in between. And that's why he's never going to grow, and he's always going to be a fuck up for the next year. His next year is already lined in. See, most people, they don't understand what they were in 2023 is who they are right now. What they're going to be now is what they're going to be next year. They're not going to change. Remember, gentlemen, it's very important to understand this, that everybody can't be a man, but you guys have a chance to become men. I say everybody can't be a man, but you have the chance to become one. I can't determine that for you. Nobody can determine that for you. It is up to you what you want to do when you want to actually grow and move, okay? And that's what I'm saying, okay? Brian has a question. Is wanting a woman with morals a type of judgment? Well, bitch, they all have more. Brian, what are you talking about? What do you mean morals? Because it sounds, okay, guys, you got to understand, I have perfect pitch when it comes to the game. And I know his story right now. Y'all don't even see it. Y'all don't even see it. Right now. This guy is red-pilled and manosphere. He's been listening to too much. I'm telling y'all, he's listening to too much red-pilled manosphere. Because what he's saying, actually, without y'all seeing it, is he's saying that I want a woman that has a low lay count. And guys, y'all got to be able to see this. This is how the game works. See, everything you do is going to show who you are, even if you try to hide it from motherfuckers again. See, people that have game can recognize what the fuck you talking about, even if you say something different. And if you look at what he's saying morals, because the morals that he's saying from the red pill, he wants a woman that has a low lay count and is a fucking virgin that's up in the ivory tower knitting. So he's all fucked up because he's looking at the wrong thing. Okay. No, hey, Gabriel, you was looking for it. Shut the fuck up, dog. Own that shit, dog. Own it. See, this okay. See, let me show you how you, Gabriel, like this knucklehead motherfucker. If a motherfucker is telling you something and educating your fucking ass on something, why is it that you're questioning what is going on and try to give me your interpretation of the shit? I don't give a fuck what you think. Fuck what you think. See, look at this. See, guys, this is called moving the goalposts. Can you show the I am? That's what he said, right? Then he gonna turn around and say, I wasn't looking for anything, coach. You lying fuck man, dog. This is why I don't have you gonna give you a wrench. You got to grow up. You got to shut the fuck up and grow up, young man. Because you say one thing, I correct you on that, and then you're trying to move the goalpost. Shame on you. You should be better than that. What is the difference between hesitation and the mind going blank? It's the same fucking thing, man. It's the same thing. Your mind goes blank because you ain't got no game. Your mind goes blank because you're not a student of the game. Your mind goes blank because you don't want to learn and you don't want to grow. So I don't even understand that damn question. And how do I know this? Because you're not putting any effort in. Because if you were a student of mine, you'll be ringing that phone right now asking this question. You ain't a student of mine, and that's your problem. Continue this, gentlemen. Lines are open. But what I'm saying for you guys out here, it's very important for all you guys to begin the process of realizing that I cannot create a code or a principle for myself until I realize that all the codes that I'm creating right now, all the principles that I'm creating right now, all the rules that I'm creating right now, is there such a thing as talking too much? Yes, when you're boring and bland and we have nothing to say. Yes, absolutely. Women don't want to hear that silly shit, what you do for a living, and when was your last boyfriend, and what do you like to do? They don't want to hear that silly shit. So yeah, it's talking too much. Because why talk when you're not saying anything at all? But anyway, gentlemen, when the problem for many of you guys, the way you are creating everything, what I'm saying to you guys is that this is why the game is so important, because we have got to unlearn red pill and manosphere. We've got to unlearn being victims. We've got to unlearn judging. We've got to unlearn setting expectations. We've got to unlearn our perceptions. We got to unlearn those things. And when you can't unlearn those things, what you're going to learn is more stress. Santa Claus. You're going to learn more anxiety. Santa Claus. You're going to learn more fear. Santa Claus, because everything you're doing is built on. Let me grab this call. Area code 209, sir. What is your name and what is your question?
Hi, Coach. It's Emmanuel speaking. My question is, when I focus on, like, for example, an object, my mind tends to go blank. I just asked that question.
Manual. Manual. Do we talk about things on the front end that we should be discussing on the back end?
Oh, we don't.
So
okay,
then,
why
don't you do that and ask another question and stop disrespecting me?
My bad.
No, your choice. You should know better.
My choice.
Get off my phone.
My choice.
Get off my phone.
All right.
As I said before to you guys out here, this is what I'm saying to y'all guys out here. Thing out here, that everything that you believe right now and everything that holds you in your prison and everything that keeps you comfortable and everything that makes you hesitate and everything that gives you the bold decision to hesitate is why you guys are never going to change, because you don't ever want to change what you think is a fact. That's the problem. And you have ingrained it in yourself that what you think about yourself and what the world thinks about you is a fact. But is it a fact? A woman is allowed not to be interested in you, but why would you make her not being interested in you a fact that, well, I'm ugly? I'm not an attractive person because one woman out of hundreds of millions of women doesn't find me attractive. I don't look good. And guess what? This is why most of you guys mess up in the game. And this is why what we're talking about, this is how we've got to think and move differently, because we're too busy looking at things that we shouldn't be looking at. And this is why we've got to be able to rewrite. We've got to change everything by being the narrator. So we've got to understand there's going to be so many setbacks. There are. I never said that you wasn't going to have a setback, but the beautiful thing about being a man, gentlemen, is that you're going to stumble, but you're not going to fall as a man. And it is okay to stumble. It is okay to fall, and it doesn't make you a bad person. Okay? Because at the heart of your core, if you're a student of the game that you're going towards, is that you have to have and believe in, well, you have to believe in and you have to have, the ability to succeed where these humans fail. Humans are going to fail. They are. And we have to accept that. The humans are going to fuck up and the humans are going to fail. Let's see, where's it at? Hold on. I don't know where I put it. Okay? Hold on a sec. And as long as we gentlemen don't believe in ourselves, we are going to do that. We're going to fail. And then what we're going to do is we're going to reinforce the failure by the excuses that we make and not the ones we should live by. We should not worry and get mad and get upset when things don't go our way. Because things in life aren't always going to go our way. And that's the truth. And see, unlike you guys out here, all your struggles should be marked by growth. It's the one thing y'all are not doing, growing. And all your accomplishments, everything that you're doing, you should look at and foresee the obstacles. Because what is the obstacle when you see a woman? What is the obstacle? What is the problem that's actually holding you back? Is it the woman holding you back? Or is it your interpretation of what you think that woman is? And that's the thing that we got to look at. Now, remember, guys, we're not going to go long today. This is going to be kind of a little short one today. We're not going to go too long because we got a pineapple show and I got to definitely save my voice. But if you have questions, go ahead and ask. But these are just beginning because what we want to make sure we do is not make you feel like we're going to answer everything in one fell swoop. It doesn't work that way. The game doesn't move that way. So what we want to do is we want to make sure to always, gentlemen, always look at our authority, okay? I do not demand. I command loyalty, not from no one but myself. This is why your mental cult is so important, because that is the only thing that you will have that will be loyal to you. Now, right now, you have nothing but disloyalty in your life right now, and you don't even realize it. And it's not your parents, it's not your friends, it's not the outside world. There's something in your mind that's being very disloyal to you guys out here. It's something in your mind telling you you're not good enough. It's something in your mind lying to you, telling you that you're not. And that thing that is running you right now is the most disloyal thing that you have going on right now. Dominance is always going to stem from the ability to command respect in oneself. You cannot ask for a woman to do something that you don't have for yourself. And if you don't love yourself, you can never demand respect. That's why that's why the red pill people in the manosphere, they always demanding women respect them. A woman should respect me because I have a good job. A woman should respect me because this and that. No. Women don't. Okay. And what I'm saying to all you guys out here, as you grow and as you learn, because it's a long journey that we have to do as men, is we have to actually look and interpret our lives the way we do it. Okay. And see, the thing that we don't do is we can change the story. You can change every story. In your book, if you look at the book called You can change the story. But once something happened, they said something really great in From the little kid. It was from a little kid. It's an actor, but he said the great thing. So once the story is in action, you can't change it at that point. You have no power to change it once it triggers the action. But when you see a woman and it is at that point that you are going to read the story of you and just not even the story of you, you're going to read the instructions of you and just keep doing the same thing you're doing to find comfort. Or you're going to take your pen and you're going to erase that whole entire page and create a new story of going over there and fucking talking to her. But no one can change the story but you. And I don't think you understand that. So the moment you hesitate or make the bold decision to sit on your lazy ass and not do nothing, then the action moves. You can't change the story. And it just reinforces why you exactly doing the things that you're doing right now. Okay? See, Ben, as I said, Ben, Ben makes a statement. But Ben, what is so special about a woman? What is so powerful about a woman that she makes you just stop dead in your tracks? A grown-ass man. Stop dead in your tracks. And the only reason you do that because you don't believe in Ben. And you act more like Jen. Let's get this question right here. Area code 850, sir. What's your name? What's your question, sir? What's up?
What's going on, Steve? This is Evan.
Okay, sir, can you speak up a little bit, please? Because you sound far away or you're on a speakerphone. If you don't mind speaking up, getting off your stomach or getting off your speaker, you get your speaker, please.
My phone is messed up. I need a new phone.
Oh, no, we can hear you better now. No, you sound better now. It's just that you sound far away. But what's going on, buddy? How can I help you?
And my question was, what does it mean to be king?
What do you mean, what does it mean to be king?
What does it mean to be the king of my reality?
Well, I can tell you what it means to be the king of your reality right now. The king of your reality means that you're not sitting at a throne. You're waiting for a woman to take your throne. The king of your reality right now is hesitant. He's passive. He has no love for himself. He is broken, needy, soft, weak, effeminate. I can go on, but that's who you are right now.
And is there any hope for me to transform?
No. It's not about hope. No. We're not in the hope business, brother. It's not. No. Again, young man. Okay, so I'm ask you a question. How old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay, and how much Red Pill stuff you listen to? Because I know you have. It's no judgment. How much Red Pill?
I mean, not too much.
No. You looked at it. Okay, look. So let me ask you this: if you saw a video on sucking a dick, would you watch it?
Hell no.
Okay, so why were you watching the Red Pill for?
I mean, I didn't know where else to go to.
No. I'm asking you a question. If you're watching something that's homophobic, blaming, and feminine, you're telling me you couldn't notice that? See, you got to be able to know. You got to be able to have. You can't be gullible in this game. Think about what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
It's no, sir. Listen, young man. There's no knock on you because you're here now. What I'm saying is that they have fucked you up so bad that you're hoping to change, and we don't hope. We do. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, I take it one of your. How long have you listened to me for?
I've been listening to you, I want to say since maybe March.
Okay, speak up. March, right? Speak up.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Okay. Okay, March. Okay. Watch this magic, guys. I'm undefeated in this. Watch this. Okay. So part of the reason you're here is to actually have enough confidence to talk to women and be around beautiful women. Yes?
That's a part of it. Yes, sir.
That's a part of it. Yeah, I can. I'm glad you're honest about that.
Yes, sir.
But now, do you see why you're lying to me in the statement that you're making? You say you listened to me since. Watch. I got you. You say you listened to me since March. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So in August, while you were listening to me, March, April, May, June, July, August, because he said since March. In August, I said to you and everybody listening to me, get ready, because in September, on September 15th, Halloween game is going to be open. So all you guys that say what you just said, I want to be around women. I want to learn what confidence is about. I want to show a woman that I have a sense of adventure, I have a sense of imagination, and I'm the guy that all you had to do was do the Halloween game. So what is your excuse for not doing the Halloween game? Oh, no, wait, listen, young man, wait, here you go. Listen, whatever you say is fine. I'm not mad at you. I'm not disappointed at you. I'm not going to yell at you. Just be honest. I don't care if you say, Steve, I think that shit was stupid and I ain't want to do that shit. Or do what a lot of guys say, Steve, I don't celebrate Halloween. Whatever your excuse is. What was your excuse to why I'm the only one on YouTube? Because no one is doing the Halloween game the way I'm doing it, because I invented what I show you of how to put yourself in a prime position to be around women. And yet you didn't do it when you just said that's what you wanted to do. So why didn't you do it?
I just didn't capitalize on it.
No. Wait. But you just said, Steve, I want to be around women. Steve, I want to get confidence, right?
Yes, sir.
So when the opportunity was there, this is how fucked up it is. I did 99% of the work. I walked you through how to make the costumes. I even told you guys that did it, I even showed you the places to go. And all you had to do is show up. So what's the excuse? Come on, what's the excuse? And men don't approach Red Hunter. Stop that shit. But what's your excuse, buddy? There's no knock on you. I'm just asking you a question.
I just didn't believe I could do it.
No, but of course you, okay, but young man, I get it. You know what? I think that's the most honest thing that you just said since we've talked to each other. You said you didn't believe you could do it, yes?
Yes, sir.
But I believe you can do it. And I don't give a fuck what you believe, because your beliefs are why you are where you are right now, right? Within your prison. So I said, go outside of your prison and do something you've never done before, so you can have a different interpretation of what you believe in, young man. And if you didn't believe in it, why didn't you call me up and tell me that so I can punch you in your chest so you can get out there? You know how many successes I got from guys that were like you that didn't believe? Hey, look, young man, they didn't believe it. Someone said, Steve, you full of shit. That shit ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work for me. I've never da. And guess what? When they get there, they get scared because they never used to women coming up to them. They get there, they see beautiful women talking to them for the first time. They freak the fuck out. But they get there and get different things happening to them. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
I really need that punch in my chest right
now. No. That's not my job. So watch this. If my job was to punch you in your chest, young man, that means all through your life, I got to keep doing what to you?
You got to keep punching me in my chest.
There you go. And I'm not going to do that. I'm 53 years old. I am not going to say, you were like, well, I want to talk to that woman. Hey, Steve, can you punch me in my chest right now? Hey, Steve, I want to put the tip in. Hey, Steve, can you punch me in my chest real quick? You see what I'm saying, young man? No, young man. No, it's not about punching the chest. It's about you believing in yourself. And you're not punching you in the chest. You're punching Santa Claus in the chest. Fear. You're punching Santa Claus, the other Santa Claus, anxiety in the chest. You're punching the other Santa Claus, excuses in the chest. You're punching the other Santa Claus, hesitation in the chest. All those mythical things that you have created. See, you got to punch those things in the chest, not you in the chest. There's nothing wrong with you. Listen to what I'm saying. And I'm not trying to motivate your cake ass. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just how you think about yourself is what's wrong with you. You see what I'm saying, young man? There's nothing wrong with you. You're perfect. Not like there's no Diddy. And I'm not your father. I'm saying that you're perfect because you're the only you. That's what makes you perfect. But what doesn't make you perfect is you don't believe that you're perfect because you don't believe in you. You're perfect, but you don't even believe in yourself. So, and again, it's because of that red pill shit you listen to, because you indoctrinate a cult mentality of you want to fuck women, but on one end, you don't like women. You want to fuck women, but on one end, you want to ask her about her leg counts and how many women she's had. And if I mess with her, she's going to take me to court. And then some dragons are going to fly out. And then if I jump out of the window and to avoid the dragons, there'll be some zombies. And if I get out away from the zombies and jump in the river, a fucking Yeti or a Loch Ness monster is going to come out of the water. You see all that bullshit you have, all that negative clutter that they put in your head about a woman? Dog, you hear what I'm saying? A woman. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I'm saying to you, young man, is that it's not about, listen, I'm not mad that you didn't do it. I'm disappointed because you could have changed a little bit more than you are right now. You're 19, you're out of school, yes?
I'm in college right now.
All right, wonderful. So you should be, the women, the older women, the female professors, the women who have husbands, the women who have boyfriends, the women that just want some dick on the side. They are all you're in the Serengeti now.
As soon as I walk outside, it's there.
As soon as you walk outside, it should be good, man. When you walk outside, you should get your claws and your fangs together, but you're not. You're walking out the door checking your Tampax or your fucking what is that? The Tampax, and what's the thing they stick in their coochie, whatever. You want to make the thing with the string. You want to make sure that all that shit is in place, and that's the problem, young man. You're moving feminine. You're not moving masculine. Does that make any sense? And that doesn't make you a bad person. It's just you don't know what you don't know. Because at the end of the day, the nature of your success, gentlemen, and the success I want you all to have is, like I said before, I want you to have authority over your life by taking authority over your life, young man. I know that sounds easy to do, but you can't right now because you're comfortable with losing. You find it's crazy. I know you don't find joy in it, but mentally you find great joy in it because you stay in it, because this is all you know. And that's why you never stepped out of the outside of who you are. Does that make any sense?
So basically, I need to fall in love with feeling uncomfortable.
Oh my God, you got to. My God, you got to feel in lust. I'm talking about love. Fuck love. Lust that shit. Be obsessed with it. Man, yeah. Stalk it. All that shit. Get some chloroform and duct tape. I'm dead. No, just, hey, hold on, wait, listen. Chloroform and duct tape for the unknown. I didn't say a woman. Okay, I just want to make sure clear I say that. But I'm saying for the unknown, you've got to connect to that because that's your connection to growth. And you're not going to grow any other way, if that makes any sense.
To basically put myself in situations where...
No, watch this. No. Watch this. Wait. I don't put myself in situations. I am the situation, brother. Think of what, ooh, yeah, look at what I'm saying. See, when you put yourself in a situation, you're already placing judgments and expectations of whatever the situation is. And young man, I think that situation has like a round ass, it's a perky titties. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So you're looking at the situation versus being the situation. When you walk up to a woman, she's not a situation. She's just a damn woman. And shout out to our dog, K-Zag. Hold on, wait, Zach, wait, hold on, guys. Give me a second, caller. Give me a second. Let me show you Carrie K. Zach something. Hey, Zach, this is for you, dog. Zach, this is for you. Hey, Zach, this is for you right here. This is for Carrie K. Zach, because he's always being mean to me. So this is Brock Purdy, and this is Debo. Wait, Debo's number one now. Let me check. Hold on. Hey, watch this. Watch this. Watch this, Zach. That's Brock Purdy. That's Debo Sanders, right? Right, Zach? Zach, you watching, Zach? Hope you're watching this, Carrie K. Zagging. All right, Zach, I hope you're watching this. That's Brock Purdy, and that's Debo Sanders. And guess what? This is Buffalo. This is the Buffalo Bills. All right, I'm gonna continue. I had to fuck with my boy. You know I had to fuck with my dog, Carrie K. Zach. Shout out to my dog, man. That's my brother, man. That's my dog right there. Okay, back to you, Colin. I had to fuck with my dog real quick. Anyway, back to you, brother. No. But what I'm saying to you, buddy, is that you're the situation. So now let's get to the real deal instead of helping Kerry with his shitty ass team. What I'm saying is when you see a woman, okay, so you see a woman right there. The moment you look at the woman, you are either going to place a judgment. You remember you're going to place one of the 5 judgments on her, right? Or you're going to make a bold decision or a hesitation, or it's going to be a combination of the 3. You're going to look at that woman versus, and I use my boy Kerry because I use my dog K Zag, and because he's that motherfucker. He is gonna look at the woman, but he's gonna look at the woman dead ass last. Matter of fact, he's gonna look at him. This is Kerry. I put a K for K. I put a KZ. But when he sees the woman, he's not looking at the woman. He's looking at what he has to do. You see what I'm saying, young man? Because he's the situation. So when you get you don't change. So what happens is where they get you is that most of you guys out there that, okay, when you see a woman, you see the woman judge. So when Kerry K. Zaggin comes waltzing around and sees the same woman, he's not looking at the woman. He's looking at what he has to do. I'm going to do A, B, C. I don't know if he does A, B, C or 1, 2, 3, but my dog has a chronological order in how he moves and operates because with the way he's looking at, okay, he's saying to himself is that the way he's thinking and the way he's moving, he believes in himself so much that the woman is not even null and void in this because he is giving her opportunity to what? Fuck with him. Whereas you are running behind pussy. So you see her, let's say this is, let me clear this out. So young man, we'll say this is you, right? We'll put this circle right here. You are trying to run behind the pussy. He is showing why she should run behind him. Does that make any sense?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make any sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we just want to make sure that, and just the world, just answer your question. We got you. Thank you. But no, but does that make any sense, buddy? So I'm saying that I want you to be the situation and stop allowing the situation to happen to you because that's what you're putting in the book of you. And that's why you're having all the troubles. This is why the setbacks that you're having. See, we never, okay, listen. As a man that has game, okay, I'm never going to be defeated by challenges. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because I'm always adapting to who I am. I accept that I will not get every woman, but you can't tell me that. I'm telling you that, but I don't tell me that. I'm being honest with you. Listen, you hear what I'm saying, young man? I can't get every woman out there, but I can't tell me that because I believe in me. I believe I can, but I am wise enough to realize that, hey, if I don't get her, it's not my loss. I don't give a fuck. She missed out on me because I am the prize. And for all you guys, you should feel that way. Does that make sense? I'll get your question 1 second, buddy. Okay, you have any other questions, man?
No, that's about it. I just, I've been hesitating to call.
Well, yeah, I don't want you to hesitate. Yeah, well, you know what? Let's change it up. Start calling in. It's okay. I need you to start calling in. Steve, I talked to a girl today, or Steve, I got a girl's number. What should I say? Give me some help, dog. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we do. Okay.
I appreciate you, Steve.
All right.
That's all I
Oh,
got for
you're
today.
good, man. Just keep soaking up this game, buddy. Good job. Okay, we'll throw you back in. Okay, buddy.
Peace.
I respect to you. Good job, young man. That was an awesome call. This guy says, can one ever leave the prison or just expand the prison? Well, think about what I just said. Okay, so hesitation, bold decisions. Okay, let me show you what the mind does. All right. Let me show you. Let me go to the board and show you what the mind does. It's a very good question, young man. Let me show you what the mind does. So the mind, what it does, I keep telling you, y'all guys are the third pig. House is made of bricks, whatever the fuck, right? Third pig. You're the third pig. Even in a prison, okay? We'll put the little bars here. Even in a prison, the prisoners are still free to walk the yard. But just because, okay, this is how the mind tricks you. The mind allows you the freedom in and out of your prison, but you're still in a prison because the mind is the governor and the warden. He decides how far you can go in your mind, right? But the problem with you guys out here, you're like a fish. You only move as far as your comfort zone goes, and you don't even have much of this. It's a prison yard, okay? You see what I'm saying? So you can never leave this right here because you believe that you're actually free because you get to leave your prison and you get to go outside. You think you're actually free, but you're always going to be a prisoner of your mind, big dog, until you actually soak up the game. Most people don't understand that. That's why people can never win in 2023 and so on and so forth. It's just a mentality and it is a mindset. But anyway, guys, we'll continue a little bit more. Guys, got a question? Go ahead and ask. We'll do probably 30 more minutes because we have a pineapple show. But I just want to do a little bit of a show for you guys out here. So lines are open. Let's continue. So the thing is that for all you guys out here, there has to be an allure of power that you guys have for yourself. And you have the power, but what is power without belief? What is power with hesitation? What is power with excuses? And it doesn't make you a bad person to think and move that way. What makes you a person that has no understanding of things is that you think that this is all you're going to become. This is your end game and you'll never ever change and something like that. Once we reach our core become the comfort zone. No, this is why you'll never reach it, dog, because you're trying to. Phoenix, you keep talking trigonometry and calculus and you're still counting numbers, dog. Stop doing that. Stop letting your mind try to let you look at an end game. That's what the mind does. You know what? Let me explain what the mind does, and I'm gonna show you how it fucks you over. Y'all know what I'm talking about, and you don't have to raise your hand. You know what I'm talking about. So what happens for many of you guys out there, you will get a book. Let's say you get a book. That book has 10 chapters on learning confidence. I just give y'all something, right? You guys want to get to the end of the book so fast, you skip chapters. You skip pages. Oh, this is a page on this. I don't need that. I think I got that down. So I'm going to skip that. Or think of the book like a car, right? Oh, this is a page on tires. Oh, I don't need tires. I already know about tires. Oh, this is a page or a chapter on engine. I don't need an engine. Nah. Oh, this is a chapter on gas and oil. Oh, who needs gas and oil? You know what I need to read? I need to read the part on a windshield wiper and a radio, because I'm sure that's how cars run. Cars run on windshield wipers and radios. And that's your thinking. You bypass all the stuff that is going to help you along to do what your interpretation. See, so the young man, I'm proud of you, young man. I'm proud of you. The young man, 19 years old, the young man, he said, I can't make bold decisions. And I'm glad that he said that. But if you think about the young man, what happened? The young man was thinking the same way. He was thinking about radios and windshield wipers, because he didn't believe that he was worthy enough to put tires on the car, an engine, gas, and oil in it. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And what I'm saying to all you guys out here, what we're trying to show you in this thing is it's very, very important that you guys out here start narrating. Yes. Basically, game is unlimited. Yes, because gentlemen, I always tell you, if ever you have a clear night, look up at the sky, right? And you're gonna see a bunch of dots that the world has called stars, right? They're little dots, right? Now you do understand that we are right now rotating on a rock that is floating aimlessly, just floating around, that's rotating around one of those dots. Okay? Did you know every little dot has things that we'll never ever see in our lifetime? But that's how deep the mind is. That's the reason I'm just telling you. I'm not trying to get all scientific, Jay. But what I'm saying is that your mind is the same way. Right now, you see the dots, but you're not flowing to go to those stars to unlock Jay's potential. You most of you guys, because in your prison you think you are what you are, and you'll never change, my brother. You see what I'm saying? So you just got to think of it like that. There's so much that we don't know that's out there. We are arrogant enough to feel like we are the only living things out there. That's here nor there. I'm just saying, sometimes the ego and self-importance gets in our way. It makes us think that, you know what, we the baddest motherfucker. Ain't nobody out there but us. That's here nor there. I'm just saying, think about what I'm saying, right? Now, when it comes to you, Jay, you should be arrogant and egotistical and say, there's nobody like Jay. And that's not ego, that's a truth, Jay. And even if women find that to be cocky, conceited, narcissistic, you motherfucking right. Because there's nobody out there like Jay. Each and every one of you guys that are listening to me right there's nobody out there like you. So if there's nobody out there like you, then why don't you embrace who you are? You're the only you. So why not embrace you? But what we want to do is we want to allow a woman to tell us who we are when that woman doesn't give a fuck about us. Think about what I'm saying. Woman is walking down the street. Woman ain't thinking about you, doesn't give a fuck about you. She doesn't have one thought in her mind about you, but she's walking along. You say, hey, how you doing? And she doesn't speak to you. But then in your mind, you feel that she is speaking to you, telling you that you're ugly, telling you that you're unattractive. But when did we become mind readers? When did we put our head, I guess like there used to be a show called Mork and Mindy I used to watch as a kid. I was just young. But I'm saying, who y'all to put your head over there, or I Dream of Jeannie or some shit, and y'all think you can read a woman's mind. You don't know what's going on in that woman's life. And she doesn't have to stop for you. But why is our self-worth tied into her stopping and talking to us versus just accepting that it's her loss? She missed out on me. We don't do that, right? See, when you learn the game, gentlemen, all you young men out here, your decisions are going to allow you to take bold actions. Because some of you would just see the woman walk by, won't even say anything to her. But do you know how great it is to take a step outside of your comfort zone and give her the opportunity to meet a person that is not like any other man on this planet? Think about what I'm saying. That's the arrogance you've got to have. Because what I said is true. Unless you can show me through your fingerprint, there's another one of you that looks just like you, that has all your DNA makeup and everything. You know, your brothers and sisters may have that, but your fingerprint is yours and yours alone. Yours and yours. There would never be a duplicate of that. Never, right? Never. So if you are an alien here on this rock that's rotating, that's floating aimlessly in this thing called space, that's floating and rotating around one of them hot fuckball stars, then why can't you show a woman what it's like to be with you? To be with you, not to you being with her. Okay? Because most of y'all guys don't believe that you're good enough, and I say you are good enough. You are good enough. But the only way you're going to become good enough is to believe it. And no, I take that back. I don't even say that. Take that, strike that. You can't believe. You got to stop believing. Because believing is in your fucking comfort zone. Believing, hope, and all the other shit. We got to get that shit out of our system. You can't, don't, hey, listen, don't believe in yourself, be yourself. Because every time you believe in yourself, I believe I can talk to her. Excuse me, you're like, I believe I can fly. I ain't talking about that belief. I'm not talking about that belief, guys. I'm just saying for you guys out there, your vision and who and what you are has to change by learning new knowledge. Okay, a woman should never see you the way they see you. They should see you as a hieroglyphic, an individual that has symbols and things like that, where they can't even recognize who you are. Because the world should never recognize who you are. I should not recognize who you are. I'm trying to get you to become that person. And once you can become that person, your world's going to change. Now, guys, we'll do about 20 more minutes because we have a Pineapple show at 8 East. So we'll do about 20 more minutes, and I'll take your questions if you have them or thing, but I'll keep talking until then. But at the end of the day, please remember this, guys. Remember this, okay? Okay. Let me see here. How to get women who act hard to get while sending you. Sir, this is not I can't answer. I'm not red pill. I'm not, you're asking a homosexual question. I can't answer this. I wish I could, but I can't because I don't understand what you mean. I don't understand what the fuck you mean. What does it mean to get a woman? And what is a woman? That's question one. What is a woman hard to get? Well, what does that even fucking mean? Question two. And what the fuck is a choosing signal, nigga? What the fuck are you talking about? Dog, I think you're in the wrong place. I think you need to get back to the red pill and start circle jerking somebody. That's crazy. Oh my God, gentlemen. My God, y'all are fucked. Y'all are fucked. Look at your language. Jesus Christ. My God. Yeah. Hey, Dream Like 4. He chasing some femininity, dog. That's weird as fuck. That's crazy. You hear what he's saying? The motherfucker has no confidence. He can't fuck and he can't turn a woman on, but he's asking how to get. Motherfucker, you ain't getting nothing. What do you mean get? You ain't getting anything the way you are. You're going to get laughed at. You're going to get stomped on and used. but you ain't gonna get anything. Man, you need some help, buddy. You actually need some help. You actually need some help, okay? All right. Okay. How can I be the situation? Okay, Bashudo, didn't you just call in a second ago? Didn't you just call in a second ago? Didn't you just call in a second ago? Next time, sir, please put a question there. Do you think a man in his 20s should talk to older women? Motherfucker, no. When I got in the game, when I got into the game, even at 10, I would talk to 12-year-olds. When I was 12, I was talking to 13 and 14 and 15. When I was 15, I was going for 16, 17. When I was 17, well, it was 16, 17, I was going for 18, 17, 18 and older. Like I was going from all. So what do you mean? You should talk to. Okay, guys, leave the kids alone. Say it again. Leave the children alone and fuck with them all outside of that. Leave the kids alone. That means children they are not of age. Okay, leave them alone. Then call into the show, motherfucker, asking that question. Call into the show and ask me that question. I'm gonna block you, dog, because you're getting on my nerves. Sean, I ain't mean you, sir. So, Sean, what I'm saying is leave the 17, 16, 15, 14, leave them alone. When you graduate, everybody else is fair game. And you should be talking to everybody. And young man, I even had to tell someone, look, if a woman ever tells you that you're too young for her, you educate her ass and let her know we're adults. And if your character cannot see that we're adults, then you're not the right woman for me, and you should be able to give her pushback. So you mess with whoever you want that is of age, whenever you want. Stop boxing yourselves in, gentlemen. Because, Sean, let me tell you something. One day you're going to be my age. And by that time, I should be in my 80s or 90s if I'm around. One day you're going to be my age, young man. And you're going to realize if you ever get in this game and become gamed up, you're going to be messing with 20s, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, and maybe if you decided for 50 that looks like 40 or 30, you might, but you're not going to probably mess with people your age, but you'll have the beauty of messing with everybody once you actually connect. So just remember that, okay? But leave the children alone. But talk to women. Listen, just because she's a grown-ass woman doesn't mean she's ever met a grown-ass man. Look, I tell you, look, I remember, what was I? I was 22. I think I was 22. Hold on, let me grab this call real quick. I'll tell you real quick. Give me 1 second. 209, what's your name? What's your question?
Hey, Coach, it's Emmanuel.
Why you asking me the question? I don't understand. What is the question for?
Because you was mentioning to the other caller earlier, and I was kind of confused on what you said.
What do you mean confused? What are you confused on what? What are you confused
You said be the situation.
Right. Why you be the situation? Because you leading the situation. When you look at a woman and you tell her how beautiful she is, she's the situation then. I'm beautiful. I'm sexy. I'm desirable. I'm the situation. And I'm going to handle it like I handle all my situations by going over there and showing her why she should get on my dick. I'm the situation. And if she says no, it's her loss. But I'm the situation.
Yeah.
Period. Okay?
Okay.
All right, man.
So
Yes.
referring to that, right? If I'm in the situation and it's unknown, I'm just doing what's best for me, basically.
Everything's best for you when you actually love yourself, but you ain't there yet.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, I understand.
All right, respect, buddy. Good call.
I'm gonna get back with you on the back end.
All right, respect, buddy. All right. So, Sean, no, don't limit. See, you're fucking up, Sean. Look, let me tell you something. Okay, Sean. I think I was 22 or 23. Sean, I was working at Walmart. I was doing some side jobs, and I was doing like for the mall. I was putting up mannequins and all other shit, okay? Like 22, 23. The store manager was like 29 years old. She was 29 years old. And remember, I would take the bus. Remember, I tell you, I would take the bus because I was saving gas money and everything. But I created a reputation of being a ladies' man. And when somehow got to that 29-year-old, and she was like, hey, yo, you know what? You need a ride home. I was like, hey, I said, no, let's just skip the formalities. Because again, grown people. I'm not gonna be like, well, yes, please give me a ride home. She knew what it was. She knew what it was. So I knew. I was like, no, look, this is what we're gonna do. Let's just go back to your place. That's it. And I'm not saying life is porn, but I already knew what was up because she was dead on my ass. Well, let me know if you need a ride. Anytime you need a ride. And look, just because she was offering me a ride, my dick game was on so much like what I was like, I didn't even have time to fuck her. Because I was doing all them. I was fucking. So when I finally got around to her, I was like, yeah, let's just go. Yeah, look. I get off at this time. I know you get off at that time. I'll walk around the mall, go to the, Babbage's. It's called Babbage's back then. That's how old it was. Like it wasn't GameStop or anything like that. I went to Babbage's and KB Toy and Hobbies and checked out video games and shit. I'll holler back at you. I'll catch up with you and then we'll go back to your place. You know what? She said, okay. Because in her thought, she thought she had to lead the situation because she saw I was young. She thought I was a little kid or something. She was like, well, I thought that we had to build this up. I drive you home, then I offer to drive you home, then I'll flirt with you, and then this, and then and then like SpongeBob SquarePants 4 months later. It's like you're smashing everything. Man, come on, dog. I knew she was down. We're grown-ups. I don't give a fuck. We're grown-ups. And I told her what we're going to do. I said, we ain't going back to my place. We're going to your place. She said, okay. And that was it. But she knew because she knew the reputation I had. Because I was a ladies' man all up in that motherfucking store. Let me see here, right here. Was learning game at 9 years old, was it challenging? No, the challenging thing for me was to empty my cup and realize the game was not about women. It was, I saw, see, like you guys, you see people with women that pay women. There was no internet. We saw it in real time. We saw women crying, McDonald's, sodas and drinks and all that real time. So once I emptied my cup, it wasn't challenging because I wanted the information. I wanted the information so bad, Jay. Oh man, I wanted the information really bad, dog. Guys, we got about 8 more minutes. You got a question going to ask. We're just going to chop it up just a little bit more longer. But what I'm saying to you guys to round this off for you guys out here at the end of the day, we've got to start becoming more of a narrator in our lives. Look at the book of what we are, okay, of 2024. You can destroy the book. You can either destroy the book or erase the pages and write in the book, whatever you want to do. But you can't bring any negativity from 2024 over to 2025 and expect to change. Change will never happen by beating yourself up and not believing yourself. It just doesn't work that way. So a last round of questions y'all have. If y'all got any questions, go ahead and ask. We're about to wrap this up. Pineapple Reaction Show in about 6 hours, gentlemen. In about 6 hours. What, 5 hours. It's 5 hours. 5 hours from now, Pineapple Show. So I'm gonna watch and play some Call of Duty. I'm gonna watch Landman. I'm gonna relax, do some coaching, and chop it up. So gentlemen, if y'all don't have any more questions, we are gonna wrap this joint up, guys. We appreciate all you guys out here, guys. Please appreciate yourselves, guys, and we'll see you guys in about 5 hours. But we just wanted to do something light for you, gentlemen, and always keep pushing out the game for you guys out here. So you're saying, how do I approach a woman? Freddie, this ain't for you, dog. Bunny. Life is not a game, okay? but you are life. You have life flowing all in you. All you guys, you have your ancestors flowing all in you. Okay? All you guys have that, okay? So just remember that, Bunny. Okay? Go ahead and hop away, baby girl. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys too, man. And we'll see y'all in 5 hours. Fuck with your boy, man. Wait. Hold on. Let's see here. Wait. Sean, stop. I don't want to end on a bad note. We don't talk about other men. Stop worrying about other men. That's red pill. Okay? Worry about yourself, okay, buddy? You're gonna do good. Okay, I believe in you. And I can believe you can fly and touch the sky. All right, guys. We'll see y'all guys in 5 hours. Respect, guys. Peace.